So the first thing I do is I make sure that I have renamed the new sticker kit. This was a previous kit and I'm just going to make another kit on top of it. So the new kit is called Apple Orchard. So I'm just making sure that all the pages have got the new name of the kits on it. Then I'm just opening up all the clip art and everything that I've done previously. And I'm basically just inserting the new full boxes that I want into the kit. So I'm just clicking on the images that I want to use and I'm just inserting them into the spaces of these boxes. So I'm just clicking on the images and dropping them into these pictures here. And this is what's changing out the kit. And you can move this around as much as you want. This is just the kind of style that I've went for. I'm doing all this in Canva, guys. I just honestly find it a little bit easier. I used to use all the kind of sticker like things like Silhouette Studio and stuff. I know other people use like Circuit, Cricut, things like that as well, but I just find it a lot easier to do it in Canva. It can be a little bit fiddly and a little bit time consuming, but it's pretty simple and it's pretty easy. And I'm just showing you a little bit of how I create my sticker kits. So I'm just basically clicking on all the elements that I want to change, and then I'm making sure that I do change them across all the pages. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You see, sometimes I do have to go back and forth, like switching out the colours and stuff, but this is just what I do to create my kits. I'm just going to show you this first page and then I'll do some more videos with like part 2, 3, 4 and stuff, and you'll see how the full kit comes together. I'm now just taking this image and I'm putting these where the days of the week are going. Then I do go back and I fix like the outlining and stuff as well. So I wanted one of the washi tapes to have this kind of design on it. Then I'm doing the other one with just a bold colour. So a lot of this is just dragging and dropping once you have created your full box design. That is basically just clip art from any artists that allow you to use it, obviously, and you just create your full boxes, and then you can use them as your full images. I'm just going back and forth here, and we are just changing the size of the outline of these little boxes because they were a bit thick looking, so I was just putting it down to 1. They were a way up at 4 somehow, and then I'm just changing the colour of the outlines as well here. I tend to like fix the colours and do like all the main boxes first, then I go back and I sort all the kind of outlines kind of last, just to make sure that everything's all together and looking even. Sometimes I look at something and I'm like, that's a bit thick, so I'll change that and make it a wee bit thinner. That's a different colour. Like, there's just a lot of swapping and changing really, but it's quite fun. I do really like creating these. It really keeps my head busy. Basically, when I was going through a really bad time, making sticker kits kind of saved me in a sense, because it kept my head busy and kept me going in a place where I was really down in the dumps. It was just a really hard time, and I was like, I can't sit here and mope and cry and be depressed. I have to put my creativity somewhere. So this is basically what I started doing. I started making sticker kits when my mental health just absolutely dipped, when I lost a member of my family. So yeah, that's basically how I started doing this. But I wanted to come on and show you guys how I create my digital sticker kits and printable kits, because when I was just starting out, I watched so many YouTube videos and watched Plan With Me videos, and I got so engrossed, and it was just amazing that I used to fall asleep with like people doing Plan With Me's on YouTube, and yeah, I just got a bit obsessed. But yeah, this is page 1. I'm just going to start and go down changing all this colour because it didn't fix itself, so I had to go back and change it. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'm going to keep on uploading to this little series so you guys can see how I create my sticker kits in Canva.